Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for February 2018. Sandy, are you a little late? Just a little. I apologize, guys. You know, we had a couple good months there, didn't we? Where I got the videos out by the 1st. That was an amazing feeling. And I'll get there again. Welcome to your reading, guys. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and all those who've been intuitively guided here. Just go ahead and get yourself prepared. It's an intuitive reading, so that means you want to allow your intuition to be part of it. And keep our overthinking minds out of it. Okay. As you noticed, I had to put, I'm going to make it prettier somehow, but, so you probably know by now that my videos have been bootlegged, and not just mine, a lot of people on YouTube, and it's quite disgusting. But all we really need to do is pay attention, make sure that it says Archangel Guidance below the video. If it says anyone else, it's stolen property. And I would report it. Not just for me, but for anyone, any artist. Anyone. I just feel like together we can get rid of them. We can get them out of here. So yeah, we all want to pay attention. It's definitely opened my eyes, and I always double check now. I didn't used to double check either. So it's opened my eyes. So we'll thank Henry Train for at least opening our eyes. But that's about it. Okay, guys. I have brought out the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, because it's February, Valentine's Day, in lieu of Valentine's Day. Not always a good thing, but... And then we will use the Tarot Illuminato as part of the spread, and then we will use Crystal Vision as clarifiers, and, who knows what else. Okay. I think I heard someone say, ring your bell. And I agree. I feel the energy. I just feel it lift. So whoever just sent me that, thank you. Okay. I am going to take this top card. Let go of control issue. So that's an energy of allowing something to flow naturally. And we're going to shoot for 1 to 2 more cards. Because we're doing the reading, I'm doing the reading this way, it's going to be a long reading. So know that going in, okay? Now, it doesn't mean that you can't find your messages within the first 20 minutes. Maybe you do. But I don't know. I mean, I just find the end of these readings so juicy, and I don't know, because it unfolds like a story to me. So it's like I need to know the end. And that is another reason why my readings are so long, is because I need to know the end. I want to know as much as I can know for you. I want you to know as much as you can know. And that takes time. card. Sagittarius, you came out in a lot of people's readings this month. I feel like you are the sign this month where we're going to have a lot of people looking in on you. See what you're up to. What's your next step? I feel like you are the sign this month. You know, every month I feel someone is attracting that type of attention to them. And it's you, baby. Now, I don't know if that's good or bad. We'll see. Okay. You know, he's got his arm on this book. And the scroll's under it. I wonder what the book is. Because it's like a red, it's a black binding, but it's, you know, the edges of the paper are red. I don't know. I'm sure that's a symbol for something that I should know, but I don't. I feel like there's some healing coming to some families right now. You know, that's so weird. I just said that. Sometimes as I'm shuffling, I'll listen to, you know, some nice meditative music just to get me in the mood. And I found this channel, and I think it's called Line of Lionesses. And there was a video that grabbed my attention. And I actually posted it on my channel under the community. And it talked about marriages. And it talked about commitment. And it talked about, for better or for worse, it was very inspiring. And normally I don't watch videos like that. But something made me click that on. And I bet it has something to do with you guys. So I would definitely watch that link, because what I feel right now is that there is like healing coming for certain families who are in, you know, you're in a struggle right now. You know, what it feels like is outside circumstances. You know, everything else, it has done its job on us. And you may have gotten to the point where nasty words are coming out. Things are being said that you regret within your heart. I'm not sure that you voice that, but you regret it. And so do they. I do feel like there's children there too. This girl, you know, she's definitely taking notice of what's going on, and she has a reaction. And she really has the strongest reaction of all of them. And there's definitely fear. So she's seeing things. And you know what? That was another part of the video about how our children see and learn to love due to the way we love. Wow. Sagittarius, I don't know. That link was meant for you. Definitely check it out. I know it's not for all of you, but it does feel like a lot of you. I feel like I'm going to stop right here because no card wanted to come out, and I was going to do them separately anyway. I feel like the story wants to come out now. Alright, here we go, Sag. I have a feeling that, I'm going to have to be digging deep here. I have the King of Cups, so, you know, water. This can certainly represent a person. This can certainly represent our hearts and what we're given to a relationship. You know, are we giving everything? Is it unconditional love, or have conditions really started to affect this relationship? I feel whether it's the King of Cups or not, I have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a mixed bag. Excuse me, why do I lose my voice as soon as I hit record? It's a mixed bag. You know, it's the energy of feeling happy, playful, young, unencumbered, reignited, you know, emotions balanced. This is probably before we got to the point where our emotions started to get off kilter. Well, probably when boys and girls entered. This is also the energy of someone coming back. You know, so I had the King of Cups here, and this could be Virgo, this could be Gemini, this could be any water sign. The Ten of Swords. I'm not surprised. Okay, I'm not surprised. And I don't mean that in a, there's nothing we can do now. No. This is what I feel like you're going through right now. Now, the great news here is, this is the Ten of Swords, which means that it's about to end. Okay? How? I don't know yet. But it's about to end. You know, this heaviness in your life, this confusion, this, you know, lack of communication, being with each other, that kind of thing. Let's get the rest of our cards on the table. I have the Ten of Pentacles. Connected to this King of Cups, but also connected to the Ten of Swords. It's almost like it's showing me where it was, how it was, and where it's at now. Except the thing I'm noticing with this Ten of Swords is there's only one person with these swords in their back. Only one being represented. And, you know, I am being urged to notice that. I'm going to be really curious what this next card is. I know you guys see like cards pop out like that, and you're probably thinking, oh, why did she take that? Well, because I do make my cards work for it. And I know that sounds weird, but I want them to come with purpose. So, like that. That was purpose. And it's the Emperor. Wow, what is going on? Okay, what's going on? You know, I have such strong stability on both sides of this Ten of Swords. Like grounded, strong stability on both sides. And then also on both sides, I have loving, playful, happy energy. Bam! Here's this Ten of Swords. Okay, let's get our last card. So, this Ten of Swords is major in this reading. Alright, Spirit, one more card. Tell me after the Ten of Swords. Okay, that was pretty good. That's the Prince of Cups. You know, it's so weird how I read at an angle. I always read at an angle. Well, not always, but I prefer to read at an angle for some reason. So I have this Prince of Cups down here that is mirrored by the card of letting things flow naturally, okay? No, allowing a situation to flow naturally, to unfold naturally. I should use the exact words. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so it looks like it's talking about a singular, right? And it's almost like it's asking you to bear with it. You know, bear with it, but yet I can see that you're in the Ten of Swords. Someone is. Yet from here, I am feeling that energy of like, bear with it, bear with it. You're going to get through this. Bear with it. And I feel like part of my answer is within this Prince of Cups, but also this little girl. Now, can this little girl for some of you represent your inner child? Well, with the Six of Cups connected, absolutely. Absolutely. And it is the little girl who has, again, the fear or the something's wrong, you know, and it's definitely pointing to the man. Okay, so father figure. And I am wondering if, for some of you, this is about, you know, we have the Six of Cups after the Ten of Swords. So somehow the Six of Cups is helping us. It's so weird. I feel like I hear all your opinions like coming in, like it's this, it's that, you know. I can feel it. I'm being reminded that there's also healing over many families. Okay, so I feel like I'm going a couple different places here. So let me just. I feel like one wants to finish, and that's the one where there's healing over families where there is, it's really outside circumstances that has come between you and your loved one, okay? And it is causing both of you to, you know, maybe one more than other, you know, maybe, you know, I do have the Ten of Pentacles, so it can be like, you know, like our finances are really tough. And one feeling more responsible for that than the other, okay? And it's weird because she's the one who looks like she's doing the work, and he's the one who looks like he's planning. Maybe he's looking at the books. Maybe he's stealing. Just real quick, you know, and especially, this is weird, if you own a restaurant, okay, not manage it, but you own it, and someone else does your books, it's not an American restaurant, or it's not American cuisine. Well, it's like spicy, okay? So I know that can fit many different types. Anyway, this is just about checking, okay? It's just a quick message that came in. Someone may be skimming from the top. Someone's skimming money. But very easy to catch, okay? You will catch this person. It may be a man. And I feel like your best course of action is not to even confront him, but to look yourself. So you're kind of the detective, right, in your own story. Okay, because you will find it. It's not a lot of money, I don't feel, but it could turn into that. So, okay. And it definitely feels like it's a restaurant. And I don't feel like I'm in a really big office either. And I do feel like, you know, the Virgo in me is like feeling anxious because it does feel like there's paperwork and, you know, the office does not look organized. But that's to me. That's as me, my Virgo mind, who cannot work, you know, in disarray. Or it can't be my best. Okay? So, okay. Just a couple more clues. All right. Okay. To end the second message, where the healing, really the first message, where the healing's coming over the family. It is asking you to be aware. Not even just to be aware, but you can see this. The two of you, you sat down together at a table. You could even write out the pattern of everything that's affecting you. And I bet you'll see like a timeline. Maybe one lost a job, and we were happy before that, and then someone loses a job, and then the next couple of years the relationship starts to go, you know what I mean? Like, we can see where things went down and what circumstances were around it. And I think I'm telling you this because if you see that, I feel like very quickly, it's like very quickly you rediscover each other, okay? And because it feels like you turn into a team, then you can become a team. You're a team again. You're a team again. And, whether you're praying, whatever you're doing, I want you to know that your prayers have been heard. Now, I can't say this is for everyone. Oh, it's the only thing I don't like. But it is for a lot. Let me tell you something. Maybe it is for everyone. And maybe it is telling us what the answer is. Really, in relationships, period. So maybe it is for everyone. Because then I have the Prince of Cups after that. And listen, I feel like we're rediscovering ourselves. We're rediscovering love here. Look at the water just flowing. There may be crying. There may be, well, I want to say arguing. As you go through this process, right? But stay focused. Like, tell yourselves, tell each other, okay, let's do this. Let's really do it. And if we get off course, let's promise to snap ourselves back out of it. You know what I mean? Like, make that, like, the minute it goes, no, we're looking for the pattern. We're not looking to feel what it felt like. Just looking for the pattern so we can see where our relationship started to go down. And then the flowing of this water. Wow. So I feel like it's a renewal. Okay. That was one message. Boy, how do I'm going to say it how I heard it. I feel like for some sons, perhaps your father has passed, may even still be with us, but I'm feeling this pretty strongly. It's like there's fathers who want their sons to know how proud they are of you. What a man you have become. What a man you have become. They could not be prouder. So if you're worrying about that, if that's something that crosses your mind, this is probably for you. because it's like this message wants to get to you to help soothe you. Okay. All right, so let's see who we got here. So I have the King of Cups and the Ten of Swords, or the Ten of Pentacles, on one side. Six of Cups and the Emperor on the other side. Could be Aries. And then Ten of Swords and the Prince of Cups in between, with allowing things just to flow naturally. You know, I can't help notice with this Prince of Cups under the Ten of Swords, this may be someone wanting someone to come back. But all those swords are in you. You know, that's what I think, like when I want you to come back, but then I see all these swords. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I was just going to say, is this what true love is supposed to look like? I don't know. Okay. Let's see what's going on. This King of Cups could certainly be someone from your past. And this is what you're waiting for. Some of you, this is what you're waiting for. So you're waiting for someone to return. Boy, it may have been a while, too. Okay. So, this could be someone, that you truly feel tied to, whether it's a karmic tie, or you feel that your soulmates or twin flames. It's one of the above. And, you know, maybe, probably, but maybe. I mean, it is of your dreams. I have the Six of Wands, or Six of Swords. And I have the Seven of Cups. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. 567. By the way, both your names could start with an S, like your first name or your last name. I don't know. Okay. So, okay, well, it's very clear to me that some of you are waiting for someone to come back, or this is what you're hoping for. Well, you may be you may be in that kind of waiting energy too. I don't know, Sagittarius. For some reason, I feel like I have the Nine of Swords and the Moon. You know, it can be Cancer, Pisces. It can be, you know, this is probably what it is. This is the energy. You know, I feel like for some of you, you're in this Ten of Swords. You're in this energy. Yet, you're still longing for someone. You still want this person who put those 10 swords in you. Or maybe 5 of them. Okay? So they put those swords in you. This is your way. You want this person to come back. And I feel that, and I feel like I'm answering someone's question to a comment on Scorpio's video, I think. How do I stop thinking about it? Because what I'm doing here, it's showing me that I can't move on. I'm staying in this negative, sad type of energy. Because, you know, it's like, I feel 2 things. Like, you don't know the truth of yourself. And I also feel part of it is because you feel things were left unsaid, undone. You feel things were not completed. I mean, let's just face it. I feel like this is telling us that we did put some of these swords in ourselves. Not all of them, some of them, a few of them. Why? Well, we're probably afraid to face the truth. But why? You know, we have to think about that. So, we're in the Ten of Swords energy. We're in, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. How do I breathe? How do I move on? Why can't I get them out of my mind? Well, time is your friend here. And you have to remember that I feel like these swords are saying that maybe sword for sword, you guys matched each other. You know, it's like the moon looking down on her. Almost trying to soothe her. I feel like the emotions in this relationship were off the chart. And I mean off the chart. And I mean really good and really bad. It's either really good or it's really bad. And maybe you want to figure out, maybe your soul's trying to figure out the mystery of it all. Because again, I know you feel tied to this person. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving because I don't know. I bet the Lovers comes out, the Two of Cups, Temperance, something's coming out. So, you know what? I was just going to say it. Let's look at the Ten of Swords. Let's just go for it. I have the Hermit. I'm not going to read the cards in reversal today. I have the Hermit. Card of Virgo. card of advice. Card of having to go within. To remember who you are. To remember your strength. You know, you say, I can't do it. I can't do it. But you can. You know, I clearly feel like this is spiritual saying, this is divine saying, you think you cannot do it. You think you can't make that next step, but you can. You can. So you may need to go within. But go within with purpose. Guided meditations. Guided meditations. Okay? And I'm not saying to move you away from this person or anything like that, but this is for your own well-being, for your own mind. Okay? Because there's only one person in this Ten of Swords. So we got to think about that. Well, hello, Temperance. I knew she was coming. So this could be you. Could be another Sag. And look at that. The Empress. The Empress. Well, you could not ask for stronger energy to protect you. To move you through this time period. And my God, does it look like the Empress is doing that? It's almost like she is, it almost looks like they're working together. You know, it's like they're surrounding this Ten of Swords. The Hermit, Temperance, and the Empress. All bringing you what you need here. Clarity, balance, rebirth. How? I got to nurture myself. I got to remember that I am number one. My well-being has to come first. And it is mental energy, so I have to go with it. Again, guided meditations. Meditation. But if you can't shut your mind off, then go with guided meditation. Because that's exactly, I feel, what they're for. Temperance up here. And she's sitting above. So, bringing you balance. Letting you know. I think she's asking you to give up your desired outcome. I think she's asking you because she's also on the card of allowing things to just unfold naturally. Well, that is her motto. So, there you know. And all of a sudden, it just started pouring here. I mean, pouring. It's like, here comes the healing. And it just stopped. Okay, that's weird. It just stopped. I'm in the Northeast. I don't know if you're around me. Okay, anyway. This is beautiful healing over it. Okay, so you're being asked to let go of your desired outcome, okay? And put it in the hand of divine. Because listen, you're in the Ten of Swords. You're down and out. When we're down and out like this, we have to crawl our way back, right? So sometimes, well, we can look at it this way. It didn't work our way. It didn't work our way. So let's let divine do their thing. Okay, and let's see what their thing is. And I feel like keeping, I don't know, like I feel like keeping them out. I mean, they are your powerhouse. And let's put them in the way they came. Power going right to you. Beautiful. Okay. All right, so let's go to the Six of Cups. Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. What does that tell me? That tells me that what you're going through right now, and you may hate me for saying this, that it's just part of your soul's journey. And I feel like this is your soul showing you, telling you that you're almost at the end, that this journey needed to happen. I feel a lot of power with that. You know, and this it's almost like the Hermit, the Empress, and Temperance coming together again to pick you up, just to get you back on that horse, just so you can finish the race, finish this chapter, right? Because we have 2 tens here. These are chapters coming to an end. And I feel like it's the saying, don't you dare give up. Like, don't you give up. Don't you give up. Okay. Look at that. They have the Knight of Wands. This is great. This is the energy of passion coming towards you. Definitely towards you. This could be a person. This is wanting to get active in one's life again. This is movement forward. And yeah, for some of you, this is a person. Doesn't have to be fire sign. It can just be talking about coming in quickly. And is it, again, amazing, and I notice this all the time in my readings, that when we allow, even if we think we can't, we can. We allow things to come to an end. We pick ourselves up, no matter, this is showing me, it's still difficult. But I have to get on that horse and just finish this race. And then this comes to an end. And passion pours back in. This may be the person coming back. You know, this could be the ending of one relationship over here. And what you really wanted, perhaps, is this person from a past. I don't think it's the person with the swords, though. They put the swords, where you put the swords in each other, but I don't think it's that person. This may be someone before that person. Again, it is someone you wanted. Okay, let's get something else on there. All right, so we have this coming back in. Again, for some, this is just passion of life again. It's the opposite of the Ten of Wands, and it also follows the Ten of Wands. I have the Eight of Pentacles. You know, it's funny because I said I wasn't going to read cards upside down. It did come upside down, and I kind of do feel like that. You know, I feel like it's I do feel like it's saying the hard work. You know, this part has been hard work coming to an end. Now, if it's meant to be the other way, this could certainly be you getting passionate about your life again. Eight of Pentacles. Whatever I put in, I directly get back. I benefit. Okay? Which then, you know, hopefully benefits the collective. This can also be your answer. You know, how do I get myself out of that mode? I get busy on something that I love to do. Whether I've never done it before and I'm starting brand new, or whether it's something I already knew I was good at and I'm bringing it back. He's looking right at her. And his wand is on fire. I know that sounded a little weird, but it's on fire. Alright, well, I don't want to get off this yet. Look at that. Then I had the Emperor. And the Emperor's right below us, too. So for some of you, this could certainly be the opportunity, you know, where I was talking about you personally being down and out. You know, again, it could come from, could have came from, you know, definitely someone from the past. But, you know, if I feel like what it's saying is if it's not this person for you coming back, well, then it is still fantastic. Because maybe even better, I don't know. Because what it's telling me is this is an opportunity here. If you take it, right? If you take it, to take your passion and, I don't know, present it to the world. You know, maybe it's not the whole world, but it's your world. This Emperor feels like he's also giving you strength. Like, helping you. And again, he may be someone who is, for some of you, offering you a beautiful opportunity. Doing what you love. And my God, will that put passion in your heart? Okay. Let's do 10 of Pentacles. Wow. I have the Four of Wands. So definitely have either marriages or potential marriages here. And I have the Page of Swords. I wonder if this is someone you met while you were training for something else. Well, something else. I don't know what I mean by that. Like you were training for something. Beginning something new. But I feel like you were doing something to better you. Whether it was a new job and I'm in training. And for some, I feel like I may be a police officer in training. I feel like this may be saying that you meet your soulmate there. This is where you meet your soulmate. I feel like this person has a large family. Or you could have a large family. But I definitely feel like there's, you know, there's brothers and sisters, maybe aunts and, you know, like cousins. Now, I don't know if it's a large happy family, but there's a lot of people. Look at this. I have the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So do you think Spirit wanted to make sure that I recognize that? Since this is exactly what we have here. King of Cups, King of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. King of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Well, for some of you, this is definitely a water sign. And it's definitely telling me that, hello. Very interesting. Very interesting. So then I had the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles would be mirroring each other. I mean, this is beautiful. Soulmate. I knew soulmates or twin flames were coming out. I feel like for some of you, you are meeting them maybe at work. But I feel like you're learning something. This can also have the energy of, well, can be gossip. It's weird that I'd bring that up right now, gossip. Maybe this is someone you hear through the grapevine. You hear about through the grapevine. They hear about you through the grapevine. Maybe that's what I meant by gossip. You know, workplace chatter. Now, not everyone, but for some of you, it's clear. Okay. I want to take one more in that. I find it very, very interesting that the exact same cards came out again. And I was clarifying the Four of Wands. I wanted to know. Sagittarius. Aquarius. But Sagittarius, too. Look at you. Look at this. You know, this tells me whatever I put in, I get out. I put love in, I get love back. I put work in, I get rewarded. You know, whatever I put in here, I directly get back. This is you manifesting. I don't know if you need to even try anymore. I feel like it's weird. I feel like, oh boy. Okay, I have to say this carefully. But I feel like some of you, maybe this has already happened, because I don't think my guides would let me say it otherwise. You may have had, like, someone come work on your home. And maybe this has happened already. You may be in the beginning. Like, maybe it's been, like, a date, or you were asked on a date. This is not for everyone. This is for very, very few. Maybe one. Now, I'm saying that, and I'm also thinking the danger of saying that. So, be intelligent here. This is not about, number one, picking up the phone and calling a roofer and plumber This is, I feel like, already in process. But let's just put it this way. I feel like they've come to your actual home for some of you. Okay. So this is about, I'm looking, 17 comes to an 8, which is really affinity, right? Affinity. Hello, affinity. Hello, loves. I mean, I have the Magician. I have the Tower. I have 6 of Cups. Look at that. And I have the Fool. Now, that alone could say, it could talk about starting over with someone, right? Like something came to an end. Chances are, chances are it was caused by the universe. It wasn't the right time. It wasn't what was best for you or them. And sometimes it's really that simple. Because I feel like I do feel like that. I feel like there's a real simplicity. Okay, forget it. I can't say the word. It's going to be magic over that, right? Bringing it back together. Okay, so, it's someone from the past for some of you. And, again, the Fool, I put the Fool down on the King of Cups. So whoever this person is, male or female, does not have to be water, but they're someone who can easily express their emotions. Okay, I don't feel like they're earth, where they tend to have a harder time saying what's truly on their soul. I feel here they can. There's someone who can, well, listen, it's almost like a person of your making. Person that's perfect for you. Whatever it is you need, you'll have. May not be all that you want, right? There's a saying, I forget. Anyway. Alright, so it is asking you to have take a leap of faith here. To trust, right? And then, even with the Fool and the Magician mirroring each other, it certainly can show me how, because this is, okay, I kind of love this, because the Fool we're the Fool, and the Magician is the first person we meet on the tarot journey. And his job really is to remind us of everything that we are and every tool that we possess. Right? That's what we carry in our nap pack here. We don't carry anything else. This is his job. And it is the first person or character or spirit. But it's shown to us like this. So I feel like you are looking back to remind yourself of all that you truly are. I mean, that's what it looks like. Like, remind me one more time. Well, that's what I'm here for. I'm here whenever you need me. I was here in the beginning. I'll be here in the end. Period. Sometimes I feel like it's your soul. Okay. Wow. Let's move on from that. Ooh. I'm getting a lot of different stories in this reading. Well, I guess that's good. Alright, let's look at the Prince of Cups. So the Prince of Cups is also bringing us something. Something that will improve our emotional life, to make us feel better about ourselves, right? To make us just feel better. To maybe start to fall in love. You know, it's the potential. You know, I have to drink what's in that cup. He's giving me the cup. I have to partake in it. I have the Devil, card of Capricorn. Well, maybe what's in that cup isn't so great. I don't know. I should have said that because, you know, well, I won't go into religion. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Let's get one more. You know, the one thing I'm noticing is the relaxed energy of everything, everyone here. Just nice and relaxed. I do feel like the Devil is representing Capricorn. I'm feeling that pretty strongly for some of you. So this person coming back may be a Capricorn. Or let's see if this is the same scenario. Not getting a card. It's funny, it's like they're both on an apple tree, sitting under an apple tree. They both find their strength within Earth. Here comes that rain again. I have the Three of Swords. I have the Ace of Swords. And I have the Hangman. Alright, I do feel like, you know, again, because the Prince is offering us something emotional. It's clearly showing me that whatever this offer is, it does help you move beyond this Three of Swords. Now, this Three of Swords can represent three different people, right? Three in a relationship. Not in a relationship, but, well, I guess I could. But I feel like someone's been seeking the truth, like the truth about us, the truth of the matter. You know, you may have been seeking about, is this person someone that, is it a soulmate? Is this person someone that my soul asked for? And I have the Hangman down here. What's he doing? Well, he's seeking wisdom. And he's connected to the Ace of Swords. And so is the Three of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is about truth. The truth. About clarity. It's about understanding. Understanding. Can be even understanding someone's tendencies, our own. I almost feel like, again, I'm reviewing the Three of Swords. Why it happened and what I can do now, because I'm seeking wisdom over it. But I receive it. Four Cups. You know, Four Cups is the energy of being still too, for different reasons. Four Cups can be the energy of being bored in my life, being bored of waiting, tired of waiting. But I don't know why would it come up after. The truth is revealed. Clarity is had. Then why the four? You know, four is a symbol of foundation. You know, I could certainly talk about nothing going on in your love life. You know, up to this point, there was nothing going on. It's been stagnant, right? With the Hangman attached, it again can be on purpose. But you're getting tired of that. You're getting tired of it. You're getting bored. Look at that, the High Priestess. And I feel like as the High Priestess is the one, well, I had to seek that High Priestess, right? And wow, you know, I do have the Hangman above it. So why do I seek the High Priestess? Well, the High Priestess is really the keeper of our destiny, the keeper of our secrets, our records, our vortex, our, you know, between the veil, that type of thing. And again, we have to seek her. And maybe this is what it is, through your quiet mind. You know, you took the time. And this Ace of Swords can certainly be that healing over prior pain. Okay. There just seems to be so many different messages, which is fine. I just like it more when it flows, like when I have one or two stories, but I feel like they're, like, each story is supporting the other in some way. I hope that makes sense. Okay, last but not least, we're looking at the Emperor. 9 of Pentacles. So this Emperor is someone who is helping you on your path. You know, this is a card of independence, though. This is a card of successful self-employment. This is a card of building up one's own foundation and being strong within it, being proud of what I have, being able to tame anything that stopped me before within myself. And then we have the Emperor. So, and the Two of Swords. Wow. Okay, so maybe this Emperor is either going to offer you a job or something else. Maybe the position is almost too good to pass up, right? Two of Swords is also connection, though. Like a real connection. Ah, the Unknown card. You know, the Unknown card really calls for us to go within ourselves to find the direction. You know, you may be offered a management position. You may be offered, for some, you may be offered like a vice president position. You may be offered the position right below whoever this emperor represents. But it's still a pretty big position. Wow. But it's going to require you to go from maybe working for yourself to working for a company again. But it does feel like it kind of feels like it's meant to be. And maybe that's what you've been working up to. And again, I feel like you're going to be, like you're it's a position of overseeing. Okay, overseeing what? I don't know. It may be overseeing everything. This person may not even be proactive, and maybe they're retiring. What is going on? One more. 5 of Swords. So, okay, maybe I'm seeing this backwards. This emperor may be someone that you work for now, and you have left. I don't know, though, because I kind of feel like even if that happened, him wanting you back, them wanting you back, that feels like a person, but why do I feel like someone left a job because of probably maybe this emperor? Look how that came. Now that came upside down. Oh, my deck's upside down. Okay, but maybe this emperor, who could certainly represent your boss, could have done something that caused you to leave, separate your ways, and I feel like you own your own business, or you're self-efficient, something. But yet there's still that offer on the table. It's funny, it's like the Unknown card. I know that then I have the 6 of Pentacles, so I feel like this is saying there's going to be balance there. This can be a completely different job, you know what I mean? But for some of you, I feel like it is a boss, like, asking you to come back. And others, I mean, I do feel like it's a new job. And maybe it's just saying, like, it's time. It's time to take that next big step. And I feel like you do. And I definitely see you overseeing, like, a whole company, a program, like, it's pretty big. Pretty big. Okay. Alright, guys, we have to end that one. I feel like there are so many stories there. Because I want to pull you one more card for Romance Angels. Make the effort. I love this card. Let's look at the words. Great love. Great love. It's worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Guided. Great love. And guided love. That's what we got to remember. And about making the effort. I feel like there's no room for fear here. I do. I love that card. Okay. You know, we use so much of the other deck. Let's go here. No. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. I can just take your top cards off. I feel like we have to start with this one. And I am going to just shuffle them just because I took a couple cards off like that. Make the effort. Sagittarius, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Major Arcana Judgment. Beautiful. You know, that's a card about our ancestors. You could even say soul family. You know, many people call this the yes card. If you've been asking, you know, am I with the right person? I feel like your answer is yes. I have the Ten of Wands. And I have the Five of Pentacles. I love the judgments falling over the Five of Pentacles. And actually, it goes that way. So here we go with this Ten of Wands again, right? Another journey that's been difficult. But every step was met. Every step had its reason. And judgment over that is clearly showing us, like, you know, your soul's past. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's hard. Five of Pentacles. You know, you could certainly be going through a little bit of financial struggle with the Death card. So this could be Scorpio. Again, Major Arcana coming under judgment. We have the Princess of Wands. So we have fire. And I have the Wheel. So, where we began is not where we end up. Okay? And it does feel like this is new, right? And we know this is guided to us. We've got to remember that. We've got to remember that this is, well, judgment showing up first is certainly telling us that too. The Wheel here is certainly showing us destiny, right? Even in the difficult times. I love that the Princess of Wands is following the Ten of Wands. Progression, right away. And could the Death card be representing your beautiful family, those who have gone before you, those who now protect you? Okay. we have our cards from here. Alright, now we're going to change decks. First of all, let me tell you how many 10s are on the board. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 10s on the board. Sagittarius. You think your life is changing, maybe? And let's face it, you know, this is spiritual blessings over you, right? Whether it's financial, this is about things getting better, things coming to an end, and new things beginning. Princess of Wands, this is passion. This is things I want to do. This is going after it. You know, I see a lot of green on the board too, so this can certainly talk about, well, again, it's like finances getting better, because it's funny, the 5 of Pentacles, which is the one card that really represents finances, has the least amount of green in it. Alright. Alright, so, let's look at Judgment. King of Pentacles, he has made his way out this month quite a few times. So is the King of Cups. You have made your way out a lot of times in a lot of people's readings. Gemini too. I mean, we're all connected, right? So, of course, we're going to come out. Okay. King Coins. Wow. Okay, let's see. Let's see what he's here for. Tell me more about this King Coins popping up. You know, is this someone that your family is directing you to? Is this someone that's going to help you overcome your finances? We're under great love here, right? So this is someone who is somehow going to be connected to this. Excuse me. Wow. The Sun. Also card Leo. So this King of Pentacles is coming for good. You know, he's coming to, King or Queen, by the way, doesn't have to be Earth. Remember that. It's just someone who is grounded. It is someone who cares. It's funny that you get the 5 of Pentacles here, because King of Pentacles represents I don't want to say small people, well, the little people, that's what we call it, you know, the less fortunate, the underdog. And he's the champion for them. So somehow he is brightening up your life. He, she. And, you know, for some you do have this Leo. But I feel, well, maybe. Let's just keep it there. Okay, so they're coming there. And listen, it feels like they're being sent. Okay, let's move on. It feels like they're being sent. And I feel like keeping them out for right now. Okay, and I actually want to go down to Scorpio's card, the Death card. You know, and that's about transformation. Transformation from Judgment. Like that, the 8 of Swords. So there's something I need to let go of, okay? There's something that's maybe stopping my transformation. Definitely mental energy. Isn't it always? Mental energy, though, over emotions. Holy crap. I have 3 of Cups. I have the 9 of Swords. I have the Seven of Cups. Hello, Wheel. And the Page of Swords. So what is it I need to let go of? I feel like this is what it's telling me. This is what we need to let go of, okay? Because we have the Wheel here again. So again, things want to move on, right? So I'm here in this, definitely with the 8. Oh my God, the 8 and the 9 of Swords. Holy shit. You know, if you're in this energy, you have got to recognize it because you're putting yourself there. It is from other people's actions, but it is you who is trapping yourself. You've got to recognize that. And I'm saying it because it can, with this energy together, it can put you into depression. And I feel like with 3 of Cups coming in between here, I had better either call people, talk things through with someone. And I don't mean, I'm not talking about even love here. Well, just talk what's in your head. Talk with someone about it. You know, call your closest friends, your family, even if you feel like they'll be burdened, because I know you will. You're going to feel like, I don't want to burden them. But you can bring yourself out of this. For some of you, this is about prior cheating. This could even be your own cheating, right? Because you could have a lot of guilt. And if that's the case, this is about forgiving yourself. Forgive yourself. Just forgive yourself. Because you're meant to move on from this. And this is heavy, heavy energy. No wonder the Ten of Swords showed last reading, you know, heavy. But I can pull out of this, no doubt. And listen, you have a little help from your friends here. You have a little help from Spirit. Pull on them. Call them to you. This is showing me that you're going to move out of it if you choose, right? It's like love has done a number on you. But this is great love. And this is guided love. And you don't want to be here. You want to let it end. What do? Anything and everything except giving up. Get your mind off of whoever's causing this. Get busy. I'm telling you, find a passion. Start to exercise. Like if you're not exercising and you're trying to get over someone, go work out. You know, get a revenge body. I don't know, like occupy your mind. That is up to you. That sounded mean, but you know, I'm looking at this page and I'm being reminded it is up to me. No one's saying that it isn't horribly difficult. But what is being said here is you have a lot of help from Divine. And in this energy here, how are you ever going to feel great love? Okay. Sometimes I feel like my readings become preaching sessions, and I don't want them to be. Alright, I'm going to look at this wheel, because this wheel is, no. Let's go to the Five of Pentacles. And I feel like, okay, I want to do the Five of Pentacles and the 10 together, because I feel like they are talking to each other. I have the King of Wands, fire. Could be you. But you're looking back at that. You're looking back at that Five of Pentacles. You know, it's like you're looking back at that journey. Now, this could be another fire sign who is part of that journey, but it looks like you looking back. And, you know, he looks like he is just about to take action. So maybe this is you getting into action. You know, like becoming the king or the queen of your own life. I have the Seven of Swords and the Two of Cups. So, you know, I learned what I can. I learned what I could, and I get moving. You know, Seven of Swords it's a lot of different things. But it's heading to the Two of Cups. And I don't feel like this card is a negative. I feel like this card's more the lesson. And that's about communication. You know, and it's about, you know, it's like he's picking up the lessons of the past. This can be a warning not to bring too much into this energy, but I don't feel like. I feel it's more like I'm learning my lessons here. And by the way, you know, let's not forget, it's almost like you looking back over your kingdom again. And we have the Two of Cups. Doesn't it? Just like the last reading. When this hardship comes to an end, when we get proactive in doing our part, hello, does love, like, not always come in? I think so. And I feel like it's saying it's coming in for you. You know, again, it can be another fire sign here. Let's take, let's take one more round on that. See where it's taking us. I know you guys are like, take it, Sandy, take it. And you know what's sad? I feel like, you know, for a few of you, you are in that save me mentality, right? And I know that, you know, done it myself. You know, you feel like a victim, and maybe you are a victim, but we want to try to not carry that energy around with us, right? Because, my God, the things that we attract with that type of energy are not good. And we'll keep bringing it back, It turns into a really kind of dangerous loop. But you always have control over that. Okay, I had some cards fly. Oh my God. Look at that. At the King of Cups and the Emperor back again. Following the Two of Cups. Sag, you and water this month. What's going on? And you and fire. Well, and we can't forget, you had Earth too. And I'm sure you had air. But I don't know, like, you and water this month feel like, yeah. And I feel like it's that simple. Like, this is telling us some of what's coming. Water and fire. Water and fire. Hello, water and fire. Let's take one more. I don't know. I feel like something's coming out. One more. I have the Knight, the Knight of Swords. Well, see, now all the elements wanted to get in here. You know, it looks like he's still fighting his demons. And his demons are winning. Battling something within. You know, it's throwing him off kilter, off balance. And he could clearly defend himself. Why isn't he? Well, because he's off balance. His emotions are, not his emotions, his thoughts, his fear has overtaken him. His fear is overtaking him. I bet this is what this is representing, his fear. Your fear can't overtake us. We could fight that, right? He could put that sword in front of him. I mean, he could put a knife in it, right? It's too fearful. Damn it, fear is winning. What the hell? Come on. Not on my table. Come on. What are we doing here? Let's get something. Well, okay, so how do they get over that? What do they need to do? I feel like it's saying the answer's right there in the cards. The Emperor. I gotta pull on the wisdom. My own wisdom. The wisdom of the universe. The wisdom that I've been planting for generation, life after life after life. I can pull on that. My emotions are getting out of hand. My emotions are overtaking me. You know, the King of Cups can be someone who's feeling over-emotional. And your fear, you know, maybe that is your fear that you won't be strong enough in love. That you won't be able to give everything in love. But here it is anyway. Oh, thank God. My favorite card. 4 stars. This is the happily ever after. This is the 2 dolphins mating for life. This is 2 people celebrating their love. This is 2 people celebrating their love. Over and over. There is one thing that I have to look at, and that is, do I have control over my own mind, over my own emotions? Not here. There's fear. If there's fear, I have not cleared the past. And matter of fact, the King of Cups is looking back. He's almost looking back to remind me also that for some of you, it's a Scorpio. But King of Cups looking back kind of tells me that maybe my heart isn't open as much as it could be. Yet with the Emperor here, I can do it. I can do this. Damn it, I can rule a fucking kingdom. I can certainly get past lost love. Wow. So it's showing you, you know, do you go there if you don't get past the fear? I doubt it. Things will come up, right? You know, you'll have to wear like a false mask because of you know, it's okay not to be confident, but trust in what this person may be saying to you. If they say that you're beautiful, you're beautiful. Trust it. I feel like you got to trust in this partner. You know, This is where I feel the problem may be. You may have a problem with trusting, period. And here is divine telling you, we're bringing you divine love. It's being guided right to you. Do you want to take this fear into this relationship? This person had nothing to do with it. This person is set up by the divine energy. Doesn't mean it'll be easy, but listen. It's everything. It's everything you want. Yet you're fearful of it, right? Is that not the way that we are? So we have to look at that. We don't have to. But he is. And not only was he looking over it, but where the hell did that other card go? Oh, well, this is you. You were looking over what was causing you this burden to start with. Okay, before we even moved into this, it's like divine giving you the ability to look back only to clear up what you need to clear up. Don't feel it, but clear it up. Clear it up for your own sake. So that you can have, what destiny, what you wanted, right? So we have to remember, our soul puts us on this journey because this is what we requested, but our soul doesn't request that we stay there, right? Our soul knows that it keeps evolving. So if things are, I don't know, I'm not going to give you a speech. You have the Four of Staffs here. This is beautiful soulmate energy. All you're being asked to look at is the fear that would stop you. I don't even feel like it would stop you, but look at what will happen if you bring that into the relationship. How do you know? Reverse it. What would you do if somebody came in and constantly was nervous you were going to cheat? And then what's going to happen after that? You're going to get to the point where you're going to have to make accusations. And they're going to defend themselves. And then you're going to make accusations. They're going to defend themselves. And all of a sudden, there is all this resistance. Doesn't have to be that way. Okay. Last but not least, this is probably a 5-hour reading. We're going to go on the Princess of Wands. Oh no, we're going to go on the wheel. We're going to go on the wheel. Or did I do the wheel? We're going to go on where the cards want to go. I have the Two of Cups. Beautiful. I have the Nine of Cups. Why would I even have to make a decision? But I'm just going to read it straight across. I have the World and I have the Fool. So, if I'm looking at the wheel or even the Princess of Wands, here's a decision, right? Here's something I have to decide for myself, for my own world, for my own material gain, what have you. If you're Earth, then you could certainly be trying to gain balance within yourself. This is about a lot of different issues that can, not a lot of different issues, but you could be telling yourself a lot of different reasons of maybe even why this energy hasn't come to you yet. This again is a card about your hopes and dreams becoming your reality. What are we questioning here? I have a feeling it's forward movement. I have the World and the Fool. So I'm questioning whether I'm letting an old time in my life, an old way of being, come to an end. Something wants to end so something beautiful can begin. I love the energy of the World card. You know, this is about entering a chapter of spirituality, of knowing, of being able to trust your intuition. It's a different type of life. And the Fool, like urging you. Maybe be a little careless. Have a little fun. Get over, you know, all those swords. This is about spirits with you. If you fall, you'll be caught. Spirit will just put you right back here. Don't worry about that. It's almost like it's saying, okay, Sag, here's your dreams. Now what are you going to do? What are you going to do now? Well, hopefully, you're going to allow what needs to end. Boop, and start new. In whatever direction this is, by the way. You know, it's falling under definitely love. Okay, well, that was kind of cool. Alright, we're going to look at the Princess of Wands herself, and then we're going to wrap her up. Oh, I forgot that look at that, I still have that King of Coins, King of Pentacles, and the Sun. Possible Leo. If nothing else, beautiful illumination. Forgot about that. 6 of Pentacles, beautiful. So what is this doing? It's bringing you balance. You know, you getting active in your own life, you being passionate about me, you know, no matter what has happened, you got to remember this is your life. You can, what are you going to accept? What are you going to do? Six of Coins showing us that you can have true balance over this. That you can, you know, it's a card of generosity, and I feel like what it's saying, it's time to be generous with yourself. That as the 2 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. So, this is preparing that path. This is willing to go. Being wide open to that experience. This is the potential coming in. I just have to start. I just have to start. And my potential, whatever it is, probably that 9 of Cups, the Star card. Here it comes. You know, I feel like the message for you, Sag, one of your big messages is learning to really not just heal past energy, but learning to like really like yourself. You know, it doesn't have to be about deep love and all that, but like who you are. You know, I know a lot of Sagittarius, and you guys are charming. You guys, you know, you don't sit back. You usually don't let someone put you on a shelf. You know, I don't know. I mean, Temperance is your card, so you're usually one of the most balanced signs. But there's something going on. So, I have to let go of control issues. And I have to let things unfold naturally. Things that are already guided. Great love. I have to make the effort. I have to make the effort. I can't expect someone just to save me. I have to make an effort towards them also. Because there are steps, they're telling you. There are steps that you're going to be guided to take. This is a guided journey, guys. No wonder you got the World card. Get clear, get present, and you'll know your next steps. All right, Sagittarius, I love you guys. That was quite the interesting reading. No clue how long it went. By the way, you probably know by now, but I have stopped my personal readings, any new personal readings, and emergency readings for now. I have no choice. I have no choice. I don't even want to answer emails, because I have a tendency to say yes, and I really have no choice. Okay? I need to really get caught up. I still have to do your Twin Flame series. I know I skipped the weekend series, but I had to. But I do need to do your Twin Flame for sure. And I have to do Taurus. Poor Taurus. Okay, guys. Thanks for understanding. Thank you for your beautiful donations so much. Thank you for keeping your eyes open again. Make sure that, it's me, Sandy, Archangel Guidance, giving you this message, okay? I mean, yeah, we'll let that go. Okay. I love you guys. Oh, you're guided this month. Guided. And by the way, this is not just for February, okay? This is beautiful. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.